I am standing outside my local academy. I spent about 19,152 hours of my life here. That's 5 days a week, 7 hours a day. I will continue to do so for about another 19,152 hours. That's 6 years of my life in this place. So clearly school is important, but what really is it for? A question we may or may not answer in this video. Let's go find out. A Google search for the definition of school says, school is an institution designed to provide learning spaces and learning environments for the teaching of students under the direction of teachers. Now this is interesting. It says nothing about exams, tests, or homework, what we're meant to be teaching, or how we're meant to teach it. Let's look into the history of education. Schools haven't been around for long within the human time span. In fact, it's thought that the first school started in 31,000 BC, which is about 5,117 years ago, or about 2.6% of human history. So school is new, very new. And yet most first world countries already use the same systems to teach their children. Tests. Almost every school has tests or exams, obviously to see how someone's getting on within their subject. Okay, fish! Let's see how you can climb trees! Okay, that was our attempt at Albert Einstein's famous quote, if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing it's stupid. That's actually up on our school. But quotes aside, I genuinely think tests are flawed. This is an art hire pass paper. You get an hour and a half to complete this. If you're not feeling well or stress is getting to you or you're not performing to your usual high standards, you get a score that's meant to represent your skill for the rest of your life unless you retake the test the next year. But as much as I could go on about tests, we have a question to answer. We have to move on. Budget. With about an eighth of all spending in the UK being on education, about £94.2 billion, you'd think schools would be well-funded havens of education, well-being and self-discovery. So what are schools for? Mental health has become a serious issue amongst teenagers, and whether or not school is causing it, it brings up an interesting question. Should school deal with it? I've asked people this question before, and the most interesting answer I get is it's school's job to teach you, period. Not to help you with mental issues, not to be your friend, just to teach you. Finland is amazing. They have virtually no homework, their graduation rate is 93%. Standardized testing is kept to minimal, the first one being done at 16. They have longer breaks during the day, and teachers are as well respected as doctors or lawyers. They're doing something right in terms of mental health. Finland is the 7th most happiest country in the world. UK lagging behind at 22nd, and America is in 17th place. Maybe school is simply to teach and get the highest test results, in which case South Korea would be winning with, in terms of test results, the most smart students. But in terms of happiness, South Korea scores 41st, which is horrifically low and shows the sacrifice they've made to educate their country. So what is school for? It's to prepare this generation for the future. Maybe one day it will, but today isn't that day. And as always, the whole school just comes back. Psych, school Saturday. Budget. 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 Finland is amazing.